Hi, Noah. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are super excited to talk to you about The Magician's Elephant opening on Netflix on March 17th. We've got a great group of kid influencers who all have seen the movie and loved it, and they're super excited to talk with you. I actually wanted to ask you the first question, and I wanted to know if you, Noah, have anything in common with Peter, the character in the film.
I'd say the one thing I have the most in common with Peter is as a kid I always had a huge imagination, and I'd like to say I still do to this day. And I think Peter does as well. And believes in things much bigger than him. And yeah, I'd say I do the same.
So do you believe the impossible is possible?
Definitely.
I love that. Okay, great. Our first question is going to come from Emily Sullivan from 3 Decades, 3 Kids. Emily.
Hello. I
Hi.
absolutely love the movie. I wanted to know, which character did you connect with the most by the end of the movie?
I mean, I think as much as there are some really great characters that I would love to say I connected with, I think Peter is the character that I connected with most. I just feel a lot of the same values as him, and he, I like to wake up every day and try and have a bit of Peter in me every day. So I connected with him a lot.
Thank you, Emily. Our next question is going to come from Eliza from Eliza's Toy Review. Eliza, are you ready?
Noah, how was it to become Peter in the movie? And my name.
Becoming Peter was pretty well, it was kind of hard work because I'd never done a voiceover like an animation before. I've only done like live action movies, so to kind of do it all through my voice was much more difficult than I thought it was going to be. And yeah, so just working on Peter's voice and making sure that my level of emotion and level of kind of passion matched the animation on screen. But yeah, I think I got there.
Thank you, Noah. Our next question is going to come from Preston. Preston from Live with Kathy.
Thank you. My name is Preston, and I want to ask Noah, how was it playing Peter in the movie? I mean, how could you relate to your character, and how was it playing this man in the movie saving an elephant, and how did you feel when you played that character?
I think that since I was a young kid, I always really loved animals. And so I was obsessed with, I don't know if you know David Attenborough, but all of his like documentaries on the animal kingdom, I was obsessed with. So, I really connected with Peter and wanting to save this elephant, and, also Peter with his family. I love my family more than anything. And if they were taken away from me, I'd do anything to find them again. So I could really relate to Peter in that sense, to want to find his sister and want to, reconnect with her. And yeah, I loved Peter. I love his passion, and yeah, really connected with him.
Thank you, Noah. Our next question is going to come from Ella from EA Extreme.
Hi, Noah. My name's Ella from EA Extreme Fun. I loved watching The Magician's Elephant. Were there any scenes that may have been difficult to record when not in the studio with the other actors?
I I think there are a few scenes where there are like a lot of people in the room. The scenes with the king, and when Peter's kind of talking about wanting to take the elephant. So I think with that, I just had one person. Sorry, there's like a helicopter flying over me right now. But yeah, with that, I had just one person reading all of the other lines. So like there was almost, you couldn't really differentiate who was talking when, and it was very confusing. But yeah, we managed to get through it. And but yeah, it was hard when there were multiple people talking to Peter all at once, to be able to kind of focus in on who was who.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Noah, this being your first voiceover job, is it something that you enjoyed and you see yourself doing more in the future?
Yeah, I mean, it was something that I'd not really thought about doing before, but as soon as I started doing it, I realized how much of a challenge it was, and how much I enjoyed. I love a challenge. So for me, it was really eye-opening, and it taught me a lot about acting that I didn't realize I could learn, which is what I love about my job. And yeah, I would love to do it again. I think it's so emotional, and it's such a interesting process to see the character come to life, that I think I think it's wonderful.
It's great. Thank you. Well, we have one more question. It is going to be from Bella, from the Little Girl Boss. And Bella, take it away.
Hi, my name is Bella, and I wanted to know, what was your favorite part of the movie?
Ooh. I think I've not seen the movie. I'm waiting until the premiere to see it. But I have seen one section of it that they had almost finished, and it's the scene where it's the first impossible task, where Peter's running away from the king's guard, and that big chase scene through like the market with the fish, and all of that. I've seen that, and that was amazing to watch. And yeah, it's the only sequence I've seen completely finished. So I'd say that one is definitely my favorite so far.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Noah, for taking the time. Truly appreciate it. Can't wait for you to see the movie, because we all loved it. We think it is truly magical. Everybody, thank you for spending your Friday afternoon and evening with us. Please make sure to tell all your friends to check out The Magician's Elephant when it opens on March 17th on Netflix. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely weekend.
Bye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.